We are coming at you live from the Mopco improv here, where something is in the way of the camera lens. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm so very happy that somebody is doing what I forgot to do and taking that audio down. Can you take it down on Spotify right there? Just take the Spotify. I'm gonna take care of that, folks. John, stand here. Pretend you're me. There we go. John, give him a go, folks. Right here. My children will be so proud. And there you have it. Excellent. So, John, that was a beautiful job imitating me. Thank you so much. John, we can do this. We can do that backstage and everything.
Wait a minute, John can be imitating you. He has hair.
And it begins. I had really nice hair once. It was long and it was brown.
I saw you talking to me. I thought, you don't deserve hair if you wear it like that.
Wow. So anyway, folks, it's Armando night. We are really excited. And I want to, Kat, are you monitoring YouTube while you're over there?
I am.
Do we have any one-word suggestions yet, or any suggestions?
We do have some one-word suggestions.
Oh, that's great. So our guest storyteller is an amazing improviser in her own right and an incredible facilitator, creative person par excellence, zooming in from the great city of Chicago to join us this evening. She is wearing shoes. Here she is right now. It's Jeanne Lambin. Give it up. Yes, indeed. Kat, perhaps you can share some of the words that have been shared with us to inspire a story for
Yes. Jeanne, you have 4 choices of words. The first word is breakfast. The second word is nevermore.
Nevermore.
The third word is smithereens.
Smithereens.
One of my personal favorites. And the fourth word is questionable.
Well, what is it though?
I'm not telling.
Oh, darn.
Questionable.
So breakfast, nevermore, smithereens, questionable.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Jeanne, wait.
I grew up in Chicago and I lived very close to this amazing former ballroom called the Aragon Ballroom. And they had a whole series of concerts there and it earned the name the Aragon Ballroom. And the first show I ever went to was also the first concert I ever went to. And I went to go see Frankie Goes to Hollywood. And I was a freshman in high school. So my friends and they all came over to my house and we all got dressed up in a style that I think we thought was punk, but I think was just embarrassing. And my friend needed a shirt to cover her because she was just wearing like a little tank top and it was cold. And so I borrowed one of my dad's shirts and we went off for the theater and we arrived and everyone's standing out in front in a line and they were shouting, like the kids that were in line were kind of shouting at us. So the real punk rockers, or so we thought, were there and they were yelling things at us. And so we're all 13 or 14. So we're all scared and went to the department store down the street, which was like an old like Goldblatt's or something. And I called my mom and she's just like, you'll be fine. It's okay. So we were intrepid little souls. So we went back to the theater. And it was just an amazing show. And I spent most of the show trapped in other people's armpits because I was much shorter, even shorter than most of the concert goers then. And so But I was in the big sweaty brawl and I absolutely loved it. And then at the end of the show, we go outside and then there's just people on the street and my dad is driving up in his Buick to pick us up. And Holly Johnson steps out on the balcony of the theater. So he's up on like the second story and standing there, and he takes a shirt and he goes like this and he kind of whips it around and throws it. And I see it floating down towards me. And I was so excited because I'm the kid who never won anything. And I thought, I am going to win this. And so I just basically sprinted up vertically, grabbed the shirt as it was coming down towards me, and then was in as much of a scuffle as I was capable of then, and kind of moving back and forth to get the shirt. And finally I pried it from someone else's hands and ripped it up and was waving it around in the air, and I was victorious. And then my friend turned toward me and said, "Jeanne, that's your dad's shirt." And so sometimes the thought of winning is as important in the moment as winning.
Okay, Mopco, take the stage.
Where? Where's everybody else?
Did she throw it yet?
No, she didn't throw it yet.
I don't care, I want that bouquet. You have to talk to him like you're for maiden. I don't care, I am not going to be an old maid for the rest of my life, I want that bouquet. What are you ready?
Be quiet, you know, it takes a long time for the royal family to get up on that balcony.
I want the bouquet. I don't want to be single at the end of this wedding. I want that darn bouquet.
Yeah, you and 10,000 other people.
I don't care.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we should all just state our reasons why we think we deserve the bouquet the most. You know, because like, my mom is sick in the hospital, and I know a bouquet of royal flowers from the royal wedding. Just like a cheese room, but I just want So what's your reason?
Being single and loveless for about 50 years has left me filled with murderous rage.
I think you're used to it by now.
Nobody in the whole world loves the royals more than I do.
Really?
What are you doing?
Just looking bouquetable.
Just come back here behind the line before you get us all in trouble. George, come back behind the line before you get us all in trouble. They're gonna make us all leave.
They're arrest us. Make me.
That's 50 years of murderous rage.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't,
Oh God, he is lonely, isn't he?
It's the loneliest man I've ever seen.
I have another parent.
I have all the plates at home already.
Yeah,
Probably don't need
I was just gonna give it to my,
You know what?
say, look, it's right.
Aww, Mary. Aww.
Yes.
Good, now get behind the line.
Get out of here and see. I don't know, man. I mean, we got our costumes on.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel pretty tough, but all the other superheroes were laughing at us when we showed up to our first Justice League, you know, brawl here.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know, I got the, you know, I shoot my fingernails out and guess what stops stuff?
you're the static claim. I mean, villains everywhere. They fear to get near the laundry.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. You know, me, I kind of mull around in the background awkwardly and make people uncomfortable. I'm the mower.
I know, I'm really uncomfortable right now.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, it's
But it was working on me too, it's making.
You're making yourself uncomfortable?
Look, I mean, they laughed, Batman laughed.
Oh, wait a minute, you made Batman laugh.
You did too? What do you think Superman? Yeah.
You made Batman laugh, he never laughs.
The Joker can't even do that, but still, we gotta fight some real villains. And we're a joke. They think we're a joke. I mean, come on.
Potato sacks?
Well, come on, man. I mean, you have to wear potato sacks because that's the only thing resistant to your static claim.
Right,
You don't have a choice.
You're right.
And I have to wear a very bland, color scheme. Otherwise, like, I can't mull awkwardly in the background if I'm not like shining star, I'm the Muller.
Am I
Don't hit my face!
I was just wondering, am I late for orientation? I'm new, it's my first day at the Justice League.
Ours too.
Yeah.
Stay, we can tell her anything. There could leave. Oh my God, you're right. We have power. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're vets. We've been superheroing a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, you guys must be like the undercover superheroes, because I don't recognize
Well,
you
I
from
mean,
any of the lunchboxes.
We do the real heavy lifting.
Yeah, we're so good, no one pays attention.
Oh, wow. So what is your superpower? Excuse me one second, just because your orientation packet and yours and yours. The trainer will be along in a minute. Just wait, here.
I've got a paper cut. Oh my God, it's gonna get infected.
You know what, I think I have something for that.
Are you a healer?
Sort of, yeah, sort of.
What's your power?
What's your super name?
Sometimes it freaks people out, okay?
Cool.
It's sort of like, that's how my superpower works. It freaks people out so much that they just kind of like run for the hills.
You stand in the presence of the static claim and the Muller.
The Muller?
Yeah, no, I work in the background.
Make people uncomfortable.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah,
yeah, very much so, yeah. No, I can really relate, I'm lactation girl. Yeah, come on, that's nice, come on.
I put my power in you.
Okay. Now, I could do this for you, but that would be beside the point, right?
Right.
Okay, so.
You can.
Yeah, I actually can, but trust me, it really freaks people out, right?
So this is what you want, John, I don't.
No, I know, you have to be calm, you have to just do some deep breaths, be very centered, just let it flow. Are you feeling it flow?
I would, but I just keep thinking about the Muller.
Oh,
I was thinking we were like.
I know. I thought they said that he couldn't come around the hospital anymore, and I'm gonna have to talk to the administration
I
about
think
that.
his presence just stays. Look at the baby, the baby's even, a Muller.
I know, all right,
So I
so.
think the baby has static cling, like you see the hair.
I know, they get the hair is like this, and it's kind of cute though, really, actually, but it's just, it's just a little bit. Well.
You see yourself, you're upsetting the children.
I was mulling, it's what I do.
I know, but go practice somewhere else. All right, so you're doing great, you're doing fantastic. Look at you, you're a natural at this. It's almost as if it's a superpower that.
Just stinks.
Oh, and the hair, just watch the hair.
Is it, look at the baby usually strong.
Oh, like how, you mean like a little bitey?
Well, like
Full teeth, mouth teeth. Really?
yeah.
Really? You know, your baby might have superpowers of its own. Oh my goodness.
What do I do?
I don't, I guess, you know, you do need to feed it, keep it strong, and also maybe get it some little barbells or something so that it can, we need to test how strong this baby is.
Okay.
Yeah. Sit down. Sit down.
Did someone say they needed to test the strength of the baby? I'm looking for a nemesis. Someone to start easy with.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, why don't you try, what is it you do, mowing?
I do, how old is the little scamp?
A couple months old, right? Yeah.
I think I can take him.
Oh, do you see those kids? I do, yeah, I do. Oh, you better watch out, you might get hurt. Look at those fists. Yeah. Is that lightning coming out of his eyes? I think so. Yeah. Oh, this is such a darling little thing. Oh, you're a super baby. I love you. I love you. See anything weird out there?
No, all's well here at midnight.
Did you say here at midnight?
Yes, here at midnight on the rooftop, with the clouds and the birds and the light breeze.
Yeah, I know.
All's well here
Are you
at
just
midnight.
gonna narrate the weather and external conditions all night long?
I was wondering about the reason for life at midnight.
Technically, it is now 12:02.
No, it's midnight somewhere everywhere.
True.
It's the witching hour. Why do they call it the witching
It's
hour?
a myth, it's not a real thing. It's in fact, it's a little bit racist.
Seems like everything's a little bit racist these days.
True. Very dark. Can you even see down there?
I can see everything here at midnight. A little after midnight.
Thank you.
The city's quiet. Should be louder.
You know what? You're right. It should be louder. I don't know. I've been listening to you narrate the midnight. Everything's gone dark, and I didn't even notice it. This is a problem.
I don't hear anything.
What? It's never happened before, where they tell us to stand up here and keep watch, but I don't know what to do when something wrong happens.
There's usually a really high-pitched whine going on all the time.
Oh, do you hear anything?
Not anymore.
Good.
I must have been fixed.
Well, okay, we should get somebody, one of the big guys, right? Isn't there like a signal that we're supposed to shine up in the sky?
Yeah. I hold the chair at midnight.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Up on the rooftop brooding, huh? That's what we do. What you doing brooding about? Your parents when they died and inspired you by crying? Well, that's what inspired me. I started talking like you. Yeah, or maybe your lab partner had something blow up in their face, but you got powers and you dedicated your life to. Or maybe you're the last survivor of a whole planet. What are you brooding about? What are you brooding about, guys? I'm brooding about the silence.
It's everyththing's gone dark and quiet and nothing.
The wine is gone.
We call that nighttime. That just happens every. What do you got? Come on, you're up here.
Wait a minute.
You gotta walk the walk, talk the talk. What's the matter?
No, wait a minute. You kept saying midnight, right?
Right.
You said midnight, and that's when everything happened.
All the quiet?
Yeah. No, I'm telling you guys.
Did I stumble into some kind of magical spell?
I think it's the midnight mauler.
I'd call it witchcraft, but that's racist.
No, it's not. We don't say that anymore.
We don't say that.
It's gotta be the midnight mauler. You said his name 3 times, and then everything went quiet and dark.
Do you think you'd know the Midnight Mauler if you saw him?
Well, I probably have never seen him. Listen,
Wait, there's a sound.
shouldn't you go do something?
Oh, I think she'll be okay.
No, I mean, that's your job, right?
No, guys. I got something funny to tell you. You know how say the Midnight Mauler game 3 times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Yeah, but you know what? They're the least of your trouble right now. They're the least of your trouble, because I got something to share. For the squeamish viewers at home, we should probably fade to black.
I've never realized how much taller I was than you until we got to the theater for your first scene, so.
Yeah.
So I feel like I gotta sit down if we're gonna be in the same shot.
It's just, I'm very sensitive about my height.
I am too.
I actually really like being smaller, so I think I'm just gonna do this. You're fine.
And I'll just.
It's just, I wanna be like, you know, like when you're at a concert
I'm
and like,
kind of moving over.
I wanna be there,
No.
in the armpit.
I wanna be in the armpit too. I'm tired of looming over people. I'm sick and tired of hitting my head. I don't wanna grab things from the upper shelf. I wanna feel what it's like to be Maria, just be down here.
Okay,
Fine.
alright, sit on the chair.
You're gonna let me.
Or the other side.
Okay.
Okay. You see that thing over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna point at it.
Oh, wow.
Hey, can you see the band? You can't see them, right? I can see them.
I can kind of see them, I can hear them.
Oh, they rock. Look at them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, look, can you see them? You see?
No.
Yeah. You wanna get on my shoulders? See them?
Yes, I do.
See.
My dad's chair. Everybody else going to this concert is so excited because they've got tickets for awesome seats, but I brought my dad's chair from home. So I'm gonna see my first concert in my dad's chair. I miss my dad. I can hear him when the band comes out. He's gonna be yelling in the back of my head and yelling, "Turn that music down!" And I'll say to nobody because he's not here, "You're just too old." Yeah. My dad's chair at my first concert.
Sir, why are you on the stage?
Because this is my first concert.
I need a seat in the audience. You can't be on stage with the band.
But this is my first time. I was told if it's your first time at a concert, that there are certain privileges that might evoke.
No.
If I'm in the audience,
Yeah.
I can't see the other audience's faces when they're jealous that I have this beautiful chair and they do not.
Can I get some help here?
Okay, 5 minutes to places, everybody, get this
Yeah.
off the stage, please.
That's right.
You guys-
Places.
Hang on 1 second.
Dude, you rock!
Thank you. I'm new at this.
Wait a minute, you know this guy?
That dude rocks!
Oh, okay.
It's my dad's chair.
Your dad's chair rocks!
Thank you.
Cool chair, dude.
Thank you. Hey, for those about to sit, I salute you.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir!
I know.
Thank you for your service.
It sounds like they really like him.
You don't want me to get rid of him?
I can't argue with. You sit so awesome!
You know,
I'm
Good.
sorry.
I learned this posture from my dad.
Yes, it was awesome. I bet he's here with you in spirit, dude. You know what? I'm gonna channel him. I'm gonna do the hand tuck, the middle-aged man hand tuck.
No, you're going deep.
Yeah. Good, all right. Yeah. I call this the remote viewer. Present this. Look at that.
I love your chair, dude.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind.
Okay, sir.
Don't leave your hand too long, it'll get sweaty.
I know what, if they, I'll do an encore. Don't be shy.
Yeah, no,
I'll do it.
actually, I've got Johnny Blue Lips from the Flaming Birds here on the headset, and he says he wants you to stay right there throughout the entire show.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
See the house, dude? Yeah. Johnny Blue Lips wants me to stay here. It's my first concert. It's my first concert in my dad's chair. And I ate my dad's diet, and I did my dad's lack of exercise, and got my dad's spread going on.
Your dad's not really dead, is he?
He's dead to me. He's dead to me.
Jeanne Lambin, if you are still with us, you want to pop, there she is. Yeah, Jeanne, I'm guessing we don't need another word, but it's really up to you.
You're on mute.
Oh, you're on mute. Those, you're on mute.
I think I am good now that I'm off mute. I think I have a direction to go.
Okay.
So my father died when I was 26, and I'm okay. And one of the benefits of the duration of his absence is that it's much easier to remember him now without being destroyed by those memories. And my father had a penchant for saving things. We had the kind of home for wayward furniture in our basement. He would go out walking the dog and encounter a chair in the alley and decided that the chair needed to find a good home, and it would kind of make its way down the alley and into the basement where it would live for a very long time. I think some of those chairs are actually still in the basement. And I remember once when I was a kid, I was looking through a photo album with my dad, and there was this picture of him. And it was a black and white photo. And he was probably in his early 20s at the time. And it was probably in the mid 1940s. And he just looked very dapper. He was wearing this great suit. His hair was slicked back, and he was leaning against this just very beautiful, streamlined black car. And I saw that picture and I couldn't believe that we didn't still have this car. Like I didn't understand like why you would have an object like that and get rid of it. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, I guess. And I asked him why. And he said that we didn't know it was special. And I think about that all the time still. And my dad not only was interested in saving furniture, but he also was interested in saving people. He worked at the Veterans Hospital outside of Chicago. And at that time, most of his patients were Vietnam veterans and a whole kind of cadre of discarded people. He was a psychologist, and these were people who were so traumatized by whatever happened to them that it was difficult for them to function. And he was there trying to help them kind of move through that. And that passion for saving things then was transferred to me because I went on and studied historic preservation and, you know, tried to save old buildings from the wrecking ball. And I actually did sometimes, and I actually didn't sometimes, but one of the first buildings I ever tried to save was this beautiful old movie palace that was by our house. And I was a kid and I was in the car with my dad and we were driving past it. And there was a sign on it that said, "For sale, $1. And I thought, of course we have to buy it, a movie theater for $1. Who wouldn't want that? And my father very patiently explained to me why it wasn't such a good deal to buy a movie house for $1. And we didn't buy it. And years later, when the theater was finally threatened with demolition, I was involved in a campaign to save it that wasn't successful. And the theater was torn down. And I was in college at the time when this is happening. And I was walking past the theater, and the workmen were kind of just gutting and pulling off all the ornament and just piling it up outside the theater and selling it. And I saw these two beautiful plaster columns, and I was very excited. And I gave the one of the construction guys whatever money I had, and I managed to carry home these two plaster columns that were about my size. And I still have one of those to this day. And so I guess what I learned from my dad is that you recognize when things are special. And if you can't save everything, you can at least save something.
Sir, can I help you?
No, I'm good, thanks.
You can't take those.
I just did.
Yes, you picked them up, but you can't take them out of.
Actually, you can't see me because of the magic of the theater. You see, this is our camouflage plants. And this was when I was in fourth grade, they did a play about Mark Twain, and there was a light cube where it was just blue lights, and Mark was wearing a white suit. And this pillar glowed as brightly as Mark did, and this is a god. You can't tell me I can't take this god.
What is it?
Invisible.
I would love to hear more.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not sure you're telling me. Are you telling me the truth?
Yes.
I'm not going to stop. I'll tell you more, but you want to help me carry the pillar?
Yeah.
I have Ovaltine in the house.
Okay, let's go have some Ovaltine.
Okay.
I love looking at these pictures of the kids.
Oh my god. Look, he's getting his first vaccination. Aw. Aw.
What was his name?
Bill?
Bill?
William. That's what
Yeah,
William.
yeah.
You can tell because,
Oh, man.
no, that's Joe.
Really?
Yeah, that's Joe.
Grow up. So fast. Guess they grow up.
Yeah, we
That's what-
already saw those, yeah.
I love that.
No. Oh, is that your grandmother?
That is my grandmother.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
No, honey, that's Zsa Zsa Gabor. Remember the time we went to Vegas and that's Zsa Zsa?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yes. And she's holding little Joe William.
You named him after the big thing on from that.
Yeah, that
cowboy
thing. I
show.
know, it's so good.
The
So
cowboy
yeah,
show.
it's our
What was
favorite.
that show?
Man, it's to turn the page.
Bonanza. Little Joe and Bonanza.
Oh, right, Little Joe and Bonanza.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that show. Do you remember the episode where the ranchers were coming and they wanted to take over the town and they pretended that the town was already deserted, so the ranchers didn't want it anymore?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, that wasn't a Twilight Zone episode?
Oh, no, you're right, that was the Twilight Zone episode. Sorry, no, you're right. Is anybody still living upstairs in the back bedroom?
I haven't heard any sounds.
I haven't opened the door in a little while up there. Well, I don't want to walk in on anybody, you know. You said they're there. One of our children is still at home.
Which
I don't know.
Which one could it be? So Joe.
We're never gonna remember all the names.
Was one of them named Haas?
Maybe.
Did we name all our kids after the Bonanza song?
We did.
Joe Haas.
I think we did that so that we would remember them.
What was the other one?
Pop?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I think
Pop.
that's Pop who's living upstairs in the back.
Paul's living upstairs?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Pop? Is that you up there?
It's Y2K over. I'm not coming down, man, until the internet's safe.
The internet's never gonna be safe.
Yeah.
You can have Netscape when you pry it from my cold, dead mouse clicking finger.
You need some Eggos?
Did you say
Yes,
Netscape?
Mom.
Okay, I'll slide some under the door, sweetie.
See? You know, years ago, you could have bought this for $1. Now, this Buick's worth at least 45 grand.
Are you interested in buying a car or?
What, 1965 Riviera Grand Sport? You know it.
It's just, you come here every day and you look at the classic cars and
Mhm.
take up a lot of time. Not that I don't enjoy talking to you, but,
Well, who else is gonna buy it?
well,
Here, why don't you get behind the wheel? Have you ever gotten behind the wheel of one of these?
I mean, look, it's just a job. And
Just a job, here. Touch the button on the side of the seat, it's power. Here, allow me, that's genuine illusion walnut.
An illusion.
Yeah. Here.
Is that true? I thought that was just. I thought it was
Lap belts only this year. Come on, start it on up. It's got the floor shift.
Whew, that feels good.
That's 401 cubic inches of Wildcat power. Nailhead V8 on a turbo hydromatic.
Wish I had a shawl to this car.
Wow. Come on, put it in gear. Not a single safety feature except this tiny web that's keeping us from hurtling through windshield.
How much do I try to sell this to you for?
45 grand.
You know, I was gonna pay off my student loans, but
Stand on it.
do you,
Stand on it. Come on,
do you wanna buy this car with me?
go halvesies.
Yeah.
You've got to have the experience of driving it in modern traffic. Give it a shot.
That's so smooth.
Yeah. See that guy in the Prius?
Yeah,
Pass him.
what an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
What is self-driving cars? What a joke.
I
You
know. Please, I bring this like croquettes coming out of the tail light of this thing. Now you can see why I'm
I
obsessed.
feel like I'm getting older by the minute.
Oh,
In a good way.
Yeah, the best way.
Yeah.
Pick up some cigarettes.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah. So should we go to the bank and take out my savings?
yeah, come on, do it.
All right. Yeah, so I'll just take out my savings and I'll just.
There.
Yeah.
Watch how she stops. Come on, stand up. No. You're the sweet.
Are we stopped or are we going? I don't even know.
It's so sweet. That's why I can't have a car. It stimulates me too much. I can only expose myself to it from time to time, but I'm afraid my very soul would explode if I had this much enjoyment in the world.
What?
It's true.
Oh, okay, you need to get out of the car. Okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's my body, it's my health.
Did you figure out what you're gonna do yet?
I don't know. I mean, it's because of my age and how long I've been in the neighborhood. And I guess they think they basically declared my belly a historical site and I'm not allowed to lose the weight. This is crazy.
As a matter of fact, it is time for your 8 p.m. feeding. Hang on a second.
What? My what? My what? This is crazy.
But you have a seat. We don't want you burning off too many calories.
All I am is a belly in a seat. I'm not allowed to lose weight.
Please, sir, take a seat.
Oh, now we're to sir. Sir.
I'm on duty at the neighborhood watch, so I'm supposed to call you sir.
Oh my
I'm
God.
on duty.
My own family now is in on this. All right. I mean, what do I gotta do? The doctor says I gotta live.
You gotta eat it.
Did you make melted butter soup
I
again?
did.
With
It's not up to me. You know, it's by order of the mayor. Yeah.
can I
You
just
gotta put it down here, okay?
can I call you honey or do I have to call you Miss Neighborhood Watch?
Just for now, until my shift is over in 2 hours, just please call me officer, okay?
Well, officer, if I drink the soup, can I skip the 6 Cornish game hens?
No.
Oh, come on, I can't do this anymore. I want to feel what it's like to be alive and svelte and free. I miss playing Twister. I miss that most of all. I was a Twister champ.
I know you were the best. Listen, sir, you know, just think of all the joy you bring to the children here. Their poetry has improved in school. Their English teacher has said they're making up rhymes about you that are just delightful.
About me?
Yeah.
About my belly?
Oh yeah, they figured out like so many words to rhyme with belly. You think it would just be like smelly and jelly, but no, she said they come up with like 56 words that rhyme.
I'm glad because there was that period now, it makes sense, about 2 weeks, the kids kept saying, here comes smelly jelly.
Right.
It was getting on my nerves.
No, but they progressed from there. Sweetie, you've always wanted to give back to the community in some way. This is your big chance.
Oh, you know,
Could you eat while we talk, please?
I don't want to eat
I'm
anymore.
gonna get in trouble if you don't eat it.
All this is butter and fudge.
Do you want a straw?
You know, is there some way I could pass this honor to someone else? Is there some way I can? I would like to be remembered, but I don't want to be a living memorial or a dead one, because doctor says I need to lose the weight.
What else do you think you would possibly be remembered for?
What?
Sir, I mean, you don't have a lot of.
Honey, oh, sir, doesn't fix that.
Excuse me, Mr. Memorial.
Mr. Memorial?
I've been wanting to meet you. I've been writing about you in school.
Oh, come in.
I just wanted to know how you got so historical.
I got old and I got set in my ways.
Yeah, that my dad set in his ways, my mom says.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who's your dad?
I don't know, his name is Daddy. I don't know, he's a man. Do you know him?
Do I know Mr. Daddy Man? Oh, kid, you're precious. That's great. Well,
I don't want to be precious, I want to be historic. I want
you
to
don't want to be historic.
No, I want to have a belly too.
Look, nobody should be body shamed, right? But nobody should be pigeonholed to be something they don't want to be either.
I don't know what those things mean, but I know Belly, Jelly, Kelly. There's a girl, Kelly, and Deli. You go to the deli to fill your belly. And I know about you and your memorial and your historical, and I think you're amazing.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. What are you eating?
It's mostly melted butter. There's some fudge. There's some chickens. Can your Mrs. Mommy and Mr. Daddy stay for dinner?
They don't care.
What do you mean they don't care?
I don't know.
You're a precious child.
They work a lot. I don't know. There's the microwave.
If I call your house, is there anybody home right now?
I don't know the number. We don't have a landline.
No, I'll get to it, Jeanne.
Who's that lady?
That's the neighborhood watch lady.
We haven't learned about her because we just were so busy learning about you in school.
What, you have a question? Anything you want to know? What do you want to know?
Yeah, I want to know how you got so historical and how I can be historical too. I'm nobody. I'm just precious.
Just only, oh no, you know what? Being precious is wonderful. Being whatever you are is wonderful. And becoming whoever you want to be is wonderful. Even if other people don't want to let you be that thing.
What do you want to be?
I want to be Twister champion of 1978 again.
So you should be that.
You've hardly touched your soup.
Who's that man?
That man is an obstacle to happiness.
My name is Ed Trevelyan. I'm from the Historical Society.
You want to be precious with me? Trevelyan? Left foot red. Right hand.
All right, kids, ready for class? Today's a very specifically special day because we are going to talk about what makes things special. What's special to you, Jimmy?
My dad says it's important to go to church every Sunday and put postage that's correct. I want it.
Postage in church. Good answer. Jimmy,
Yes,
what's special to you?
being able to go out for a meal once a week instead of having to eat at home.
That is special. What's something that isn't normally special but truly should be special?
Those specials on TV, because they're on all the time.
That Decades channel, all those TV shows.
Yeah,
that's special.
they're not special, they don't seem to be particularly selective.
Right. So,
What do you mean that they're not curated to some kind of intellectual, creative capacity?
I'm not saying that they're not curated to some intellectual capacity, I'm saying that they're so frequently recurring that no one could call them special.
But one would say the Rankin Bass Rudolph is a classic.
I'm not saying it's not a classic, I'm saying that it's shown with disturbing frequency.
But maybe that's part of the subtle political statement and part of the frequency in which the same news story seems to cycle in media.
I don't disagree, don't interrupt with the political statement that might be engendered. I'm just saying that doesn't make it special if it happens all the time.
but guess what's the most special thing? Is that it happens all the time.
But
That's what you said, right?
yeah, you're a plagiarist.
Yeah.
What kind of a teacher are you?
You're in second grade, relax.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure. Let me ask you a question. In the history of human development, when you tell someone to relax, have they ever relaxed or are we today special?
That's the special part. The unexpected.
Good job.
Thank you. You guys, I'm so proud of you guys. Here at this school with only 2 students. I'm gonna get you a prize.
Oh, is it special?
You betcha it's special because you guys are special.
Well, if you keep saying special all the time, isn't special just meaningless? Is the specials he says around
Don't
TV?
backslide, don't backslide.
It's evaluated. If you give it to both of us, that would no longer be special. I mean, I'd be sad about that.
Good.
Hi,
Hi,
is this from Chicago?
it is, and your name is?
My name is Jeanne Lambin, and I'm new here, and they told me to come from Chicago.
Well, you came to the right place because you know your numbers, so you came in just fine, didn't you?
I did.
Come over here, meet your classmates. This is Jimmy and other Jimmy, I believe, right?
You just started calling us both Jimmy, so we just rolled with it.
Yeah. Right. So we're talking today, and today's lesson is about what makes things special.
And whether special is defined by its intensity or its frequency.
Oh,
Well, what's special to you?
like special when a new person comes into class.
Yeah.
Now there's 3 of us, and is this it? Is this all there is?
I would argue that that's just a circumstance that you have no control of, and you're very passive in a situation. Probably your parents moved to the neighborhood, and that would invalidate necessarily the specialness being inherent in your own person, rather than just this passing moment.
I must disagree. I have to say that specialness has nothing to do with intention, but to do with rarity or unusual content of an event or situation.
It's always about content with you.
I'm content oriented.
I can blow juice through my nose.
Oh, hi.
Hi. I'm sorry we occupied your building.
What?
I'm sorry we occupied it. We just didn't want them to tear it down and
So you're living here now?
well, just temporarily until.
Well, that's awesome, that's tremendous.
Yeah.
You won't tear it down, that's great.
Well,
This will make you invisible.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Okay, see?
Yeah, but you can see me.
Well. Come on, this side.
Oh. What the fuck? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah,
I can.
right.
Does everybody know about this? Oh,
Wait,
okay.
oh, careful.
Oh no, what does this do?
It's a gong.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, you have a good time.
No, wait.
What?
If they know that there is a magic plant here, they will never tear this building down. They just think it's some crummy old theater.
Why the fuck didn't I think of that?
Yeah, we just need to maybe get some like news crews in here or something, and you'll be famous.
Oh, no.
You'll be like the theater guy with the magic plant.
Can't. No.
But then they'll make it a,
Why don't you do that?
But me, I don't know any. You're the one who discovered it. It's your place. I mean, everybody refers to it as Bill's Theater anyway.
Really?
Sure. You're all Bill, right?
Last time I checked.
Well, it's really an honor to meet you.
Yeah, no, really. Hey, great, nice.
Yeah, when we heard they were tearing down Old Bill's Theater, we just came and we barricaded the doors. And have you looked out the window?
I don't like to look out the window.
Oh my God, the place is surrounded by police. There's cops all around the building, news crews, helicopters.
Wow. Okay. So this would be the time, right?
The time for what?
To show them.
Wait,
Where did you go? Are you still, can you, Bill? Bill? Bill?
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to the, I'm gonna go talk to the.
Wait, Bill, wait. I think we need a strategy, we need a plan, because I feel like,
No, I got this.
you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you guys out there. See me? Watch this. That'll do it.
Oh my God, they're going crazy down there.
Yeah.
It's pandemonium.
That's awesome.
I had to get through the barricades. I just saw what you did on TV.
It wasn't me.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You might know me. You might know me as Mr. Memorial.
Oh my gosh, really?
They won't let me live my life.
Why not?
They can't stop what they can't see.
That was awesome.
Wow, well now he's free. He's not to represent the town anymore. And, you could probably leave this building now. You don't have to stay here anymore and protect it. I mean, they're definitely gonna turn this into a landmark building and put a plaque out front with your name on it.
Oh, I don't want my name because the name is the Odeon. It should always be called the Odeon, and it should be called the Gong Odeon.
Okay, okay. I'll see
Yeah.
what I can do.
Not Odeon, occupier, Odeon. It's the Odeon. Always been the Odeon. Is that your friend?
Who are you talking to?
You don't see him? Oh, Gerald, sorry. I gotta get my new prescription. It's okay. It's haunted, don't worry about it.
It's haunted?
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is crazy. We've got to get the Gazette in here.
If they get too unruly, just the gongs.
Oh, that's what the gun's for. This is freaking it. We can have tour groups.
Did you say I can leave?
This whole time you've been protecting this place just so you could leave?
Well, have you ever spent like well over a year inside?
No, I mean, we've been here since
I mean,
June and I'm already getting kind of tired.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I've only just seen people like through this square window that I look through and I wanna go see the world.
Tell her what it's like to be trapped in here for 15 months.
Did you just get cold in here?
Yeah, it's Joe.
Is he here?
Oh, over here. What's your name?
Oh, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi, it's nice to meet
Bill,
you.
this is Gerald.
Hi, Daryl.
Gerald, say hi. Come on, be nice. Just occupying the place. Keep it warm. Oh, come on.
The gong rang at midnight.
That was objectively special.
And you know what? I think that's it. I think that's it, folks. So, Jeanne Lambin, if you're still out there, show thyself. There she is. Yeah. Thank you so much. Those were awesome stories. They were absolutely wonderful. And we really appreciate you and them and Walt and the gong. And do you have any, Jeannie, you have any, well, I think you're muted, but if you want to unmute and say any last words, you're welcome to do that.
It's ominous.
That was just that was just delightful. I was laughing so much, and you truly did make something special. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And thanks to everybody watching from all 5 talented continents. We really appreciate all of you. You're all awesome people. And as you can see, we're here. Thank you, CDC, for telling us we could be here together unmasked. And we're gonna, here's the thing. We're gonna probably start to bring audience back sooner than we thought, but we're gonna keep doing this because some of you can't get in here, and it's important. that you get some of this stuff at home, so.
Because the
Because-
restraining orders have kept us from doing it on their lawns.
That's right, we can't do it on your lawn anymore, no more lawn improv, so this is the part where I'm gonna run to the mixer and end the YouTube thing, while everybody else waits and says goodbye.
Bye, everybody, we're waiting for Michael to actually pull the plug of the show, and then when that's over, then we'll be done.